Hello. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome back to the channel once again. If it is your first time here, my name is Gigo, and today we begin with a new project which we have named the Family House Project. And this is the episode 1. So maybe if you are seeing this video in the future, you can go to my playlist and then you see the latest update of this project. So what we have to do here is to demolish an old existing structure so that we will be able to put up the new structure on this plot of land. As you can see, this is a place where it's already, you have already people living, and the structure is already it's an old house. Like I said, it is a family house where they want to you know rebuild the family house again, add some modern touches to it, and Gigo Production is here to get it done. So this is the structure that we are about to put up. It's going to be a little bit of challenge because we have to break down the old structure which people are still living in, and then we have to so immediately we break a structure down, we have to make sure that we are able to create a room for them to sleep. So we have to build around the existing structure. But this is experience, contractor, my builders, they experience, so they know how to go about this. So this is a very interesting project, so please stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe. I believe you learn a lot from this project, how we're gonna come about with this project. But one thing that I haven't told you is that they've already dug the foundation trenches, they've done the foundation footings, the concrete casting, I think 4 or 3 years ago. And yeah, I think they couldn't come about, they couldn't finish with the foundation work, family 1 or 2 stuff. But then here we are, we have to dig again, look for the trenches so that we can start with our block laying. That's why I don't have footage of the foundation, like digging or the foundation trenches and all those stuff. But here we are, like I said, you see we are breaking and building close to the existing structures. We've also done some modifications and we've introduced new pillars, and all of those, we've done all the checks. So I think we are ready to go, and we are sitting on a time bomb because we are breaking like people's houses. So immediately we have to really go faster so that we can do the decking and then they can move in, whilst we continue with the rest of the structure. Like you saw, it is a story building, and the features is going to be 7 bedrooms. They have a large conference, like it's a family house, so they have a large conference, they have a large sitting area, they have a royal store, and then they have office. So it is like really, like it's a really family thing that we are building here. And the ground floor has 2 bedrooms, it has a kitchen, and the store is also there. And then the rest of the 5 bedrooms is upstairs, which you'll be seeing as we progress with this structure. Mr. Kwete is doing the supply for this project, so it's going to move faster. If you have Mr. Kwete on your project, the delivery goes smoothly, and then so you see the progress of this project and how we will go about it. As you can see, if you look around, you see this is like a really, like someone would say, this is like a village where we're trying to put up a modern structure there which is going to stand out. This is an inspiration for what I did in Pram Pram with my Pram Pram project. If you haven't seen that project, you go to my playlist, you see the Pram Pram project where I'm trying to put up a modern structure in, like, already in a place where people have already settled. You have old houses that are like 50 plus years, almost 100 years. When my grandfather bought that land, my father was like 9 years old. and it came all the way to my turn where I am the one, trying to put up something there. I'll also do my part and leave the rest, for our children, our great children who also come and do their part. So it is a similar story to this. The generation now has decided that they want to turn things around, so they want to put up this beautiful structure, taking the old one. Someone can also argue that, yeah, they can also go and buy a new land, somewhere and build his house there. But the thing is, it's all about the root, where they were born, their parents were born, their you know, parents were also born. They want their kids, to also know where their parents came from, where their uncles and everything. That's why they try. Because, yeah, let's say, someone who grew up here and the person lives in the diaspora and wants to visit home and, see where he or she comes from. You cannot bring your kids to come and sleep, in the current kind of situation in the house. So this is like a motivation, where I think some of us should pick. I know, we the diaspora, we are afraid to go back to where we come from to do something there because of family issue and stuff. But sometimes we should just do it. Not that you have to build a big house, family house, but just do a little part. Just put your name there so that one day they'll also say, hey, when you went out there, you built a house for yourself and you did this for the family, which is also good for your kids because they also have a place to go, to know where they come from, to know their roots. And I think as we get up, you will see, I mean, if we get to the decking, you will see the beauty of this area. I mean, it's like I said, it's just like inspiration from my Pam Pam project. And if you know my Pam Pam project, you know the view that comes, the beach view. This is also by the coast, and this is amazing view. When we get to the decking stage, you will see how beautiful it is, from this land. So I think that's also a motivation for the people who are, for the family that wants to put up, they will enjoy that amazing view. And one beautiful thing is that when we started with this project, we've had two different families that has approached us that they also want to do a similar thing. They want to remodify their home, their family home, take the roof out, like do some renovation and put a story building also there. So this is just by the way, and I hope this will be a motivation, for someone out there who can, bring the family together and see how best, they can do something. Some of these things are blessing, which you get from your ancestors. So yeah, let's get back to today's video, which is about the foundation block work. So gradually we are making progress, and as you can see, we are done with the foundation block work and the concrete. The pillars has been casted. We have slope. I think the land is slope, so you will see some part of the foundation is down and some part is really high. And these are some of the things that comes in the cost estimate that we provide for our clients. If we haven't seen the land, we cannot really, just say any figure from our head. This is what it's going to cost you. We have to see the land so that at least we have an idea, how to go around with a cost estimate. And talking about a cost estimate, I wanted to really put out the figures out now because I have, the estimate for the whole project from start to finish. We are also doing the finishing as well, the windows, the door, the burglar proofs, electricals. We have everything, but then, yeah, just recently prices of materials just went skyrocketing, just when we're done with the estimate, they just decided to increase the prices of cement, and that goes into the block and everything. So it's very difficult to put the price out here now because that is invalid now. That is not what it's going to cost for this project anymore. So we will review after we are done with the foundation, and then I'll come with a current cost breakdown of this project. So stay tuned. And for those that are like, I'm waiting for materials to come down before I will start building, or I'm just waiting and see if things will reduce a little bit, I can tell you things are not coming down. I remember buying a bag of cement for 38, you know, 38 Ghana cedis. I remember very well when I was doing my decking, and I was crying. Like, seriously, I wasn't happy about it. And now today, a bag of cement is like 95 to 120 Ghana cedis. And it's crazy, man. It's really crazy. So whatever you have, just do what you can. Like with this family example, they had the money, they just did the foundation footings, and they just left it. And when they are ready, you just have to look for where the trenches are and stuff, and then you continue. They can decide to just do this foundation filling to the filling, and then they pause. They wait for, I don't know for how long again, if they have the money. Construction shouldn't be you start and then you finish. You have to start and you have to finish. No, that is not how it goes. If you have the money, why not? Just do it and yeah, get it done. And then, but if you don't have the money, just take it step by step. Whatever you have, it can do something. Even if you have to divide the house into two, do one portion and then move to the next portion and stuff. Just take your time to build. The fact is, like most of us in the diaspora, we are dying to go back home so soon, so fast. But the question is, are we ready to move yet? Are we ready? What are we going to do when we get there? Are we going to make the same amount of money we are making out there when we are home? So let's take our time, let's build ourselves and then build a house so that when we go back home, we've already built ourselves, so that at least you have a business that you want to do or something. Don't rush to build a house for a caretaker. You'll be paying the light bill, paying the water bill, and you'll be paying the caretaker, sleeping in a house that, you almost killed yourself day and night working to build a house for a caretaker. It is not a bad idea though to, build and have a caretaker there, but I'm just saying it. Let's also enjoy life a little bit. So watch out for episode 2. And I think this brings us to the end of today's episode. I really do appreciate your time spent here on the channel. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next episode. Let's get to it.